just lower it so it's out of your way? Is that okay in there? Oh yeah. That's okay.
A very good evening, everyone, and welcome to Christie Park in the heart of North Ryde and Macquarie Park. It is the third last round of the 2025 NPL New South Wales Women's regular season. It is the home side, the Gladesville Ravens, taking on Sydney University SFC. And this is a match that won't have any implications in terms of finals football. Both teams will not make finals football this year, but it is a battle for ninth position. Gladesville currently sitting ninth after back-to-back losses to Manly United last week and the previous week to the Uni of New South Wales. Whilst for Sydney University, they coming off the back of a 3-0 loss to the Macarthur Rams, the defending and three-times champions in NPL New South Wales Women's, who won't make finals football this year, but these sides got plenty to prove in this third last round of the regular season. A win for Gladesville will keep them in ninth position, but of course they could elevate themselves up into eighth position because of the Northern Tigers losing last night to Spirit FC. That was a 2-0 result at North Taramara last night, so they could move up to eighth, but the Sydney University win, they'll move up to ninth position by virtue of having more points in the competition than Gladesville. So, let's get into it. I'm Conor McNally. Great to have your company for this round 24 fixture. It'll be Gladesville that will be set to be running left to right of your monitors. And, of course, in their traditional black and white home strip. Sydney University in their blue and gold home strip, of course, representing the might of Sydney University. These are the sides that will take on today's match. Firstly, the away side, Sydney University, coached by Russell Osroley, and this is the starting 11. The goalkeeper is 21, Hannah Callahan. Charlotte Owen is in jersey number 2. Alice Thompson is in jersey number 3. Then it is the Amelias. Feeney and the captain in jersey number 4. Kirby in jersey number 5. Charlotte Hogan, jersey 6. Talia Capitanellis is in jersey number 7. Meg Simpson, jersey 13. Poppy Tay, jersey 19. Kiara Benora, jersey 21. And Jennifer Kokoris in jersey 26. The substitutes, Maddie Van Dyke in jersey 8. Juliet Harrison, 14. Maddie Caspers in 15. Sophia Fante is the substitute goalkeeper in jersey 31. Xanthi Jurek is in jersey 32. And Tiana Petkovsky is in jersey 62, a mid-season transfer after playing the beginning of the season with the Uni of New South Wales, and she's made now home at Sydney University. This is the Gladesville Ravens lineup, coached by Lauren Phelps. It is a largely unchanged lineup, but there are a couple of changes to the starting 11 from last week. Shamiran Kamas is the goalkeeper in jersey 88. Penny Halls is in jersey number 8. Shara Lumbos in 11. Brianna Bacchini, 13. Morgan Roberts in 21. Keisha Allen in 23. Poppy Channing, 24. Alyssa Nsard in 27. Bianca Galich is in jersey 32. Miku Sinaga, 39. Taryn King is in 81. The substitutes are the goalkeeper, Eliza Coleman. Charlotte Wilfer-Carroll in 5. Lexi Moreno in 10. Kaylee Shannon in 17. Eliza Hamilton in 25. And Isabella Edwards in 51. As we're underway here at Christie Park for this round 24 fixture in NPL New South Wales Women's, and it is Shara Lumbos that headers that one away down to Poppy Channing. They look to try and get towards the uni side of the field. They're running left to right of your monitors, as I said before. The referee for tonight's match, Charlotte Flynn. The assistant referee is actually just making sure that we've got the right one.
Yes, Bobby!
We'll bring that to you in just a moment with our round 24 fixture. As Uni now look to play the advantage. I'll just settle that down, batter it back. So Naga looking to chase the ball, looking to steal that one away from Meg Simpson. And now it'll be played by the captain, Amelia Finley. Long kick towards the eastern side. They're going to chase for it. Early opportunity now for Uni. Comes out on the full by Kesha Allen, and will be a goal kick to Gladesville. So Stephanie Hilton's actually our referee for tonight's match. Joshua Langley Finging is the assistant referee, and Lindsay Edmonds is the second assistant referee. So Poppy Channing is looking to deflect that down to Mikusanaga, but a foul has been conceded by Sydney University. And Uni has given a free kick to Gladesville, and it'll be Channing that will take the free kick. Uni with the ball now, looking to be stolen away by Bianca Galich. Be played by Kesha Allen on the eastern side down to Shara Lambos. Well, they had their finals hopes last week, dashed by a very, very potent Manly side that scored 3 goals, 2 of which were within 3 minutes of each other. Ellie Kerr and Sienna Dale struck the most important blows in the 48th and 51st minute as Uni looked to play the advantage on the edge of the 18-yard box. First shot towards goal by Uni, but it's been collected there by Camus, and they'll play the advantage as it will now be chased and played now by Gladesville, played there by Morgan Roberts. Have a shot at goal, but it will be collected there by Hannah Callahan. Of course, the winning goal was in favour of Manly. Just a few minutes before the end of regulation time in the second half. Uni now looking to settle things down as Alyssa Unsard who's looking to try and steal that ball away. Comes off the head there of Morgan Roberts. Galich looking to steal that one away from Sydney Uni, but advantage has been played. Uni will take the advantage. They've got open space now. They're going to chase for it, but it'll be picked up by Camus, and she'll quickly kick that one down. She was looking to find Morgan Roberts, but it's been stolen away by Uni once again. And now it'll be Bacchini that will bounce it off her body, and she'll play the advantage. Dribbles it down, looking to find Unsard, but Unsard, she was chasing hard to get that ball, but it's been kicked away by Callahan. And a foul's been awarded against Sydney Uni. It'll be a Gladesville free kick. Because it was Emily Minnett that scored the winning goal last week to end the finals hopes, the very slim finals hopes for Gladesville. But Gladesville are looking to finish strongly this season. Uni will play the advantage. Opportunity for Uni, but that one will go over the top. That was Poppy Tay that had her first attempt at the goal. It goes over the top, and it'll be a goal kick to the Gladesville Ravens as the sun is slowly setting here. Much better conditions in terms of the weather compared to last week. It was absolutely bucketing down this time last week, and I almost missed the opening goal. But tonight, much, much nicer conditions. As Annie Halls, the captain, kicks that down towards the eastern side. It was Pat Shara-Lumbos that had the captain duties last week. Annie Halls assuming the role this week. Mika Sanaga looking to play the advantage. They steal the ball now. And now here comes Morgan Roberts, strikes it. Oh, so close. That's the first real opportunity for Gladesville to strike at the goal. Going towards the clubhouse side of the field on the southern end. But that just goes just across the left face. That was a good strike there by Morgan Roberts. Just banana bent it across past the left goalpost. So Eliza Coleman, of course, is a substitute with Charlotte Wilford Carroll, Lexi Moreno, Kaylee Shannon, Eliza Familton, and Isabella Edwards. Familton and Moreno were in the starting 11 last week. This week they're starting on the bench as substitutes. Foul being conceded by Gladesville will be a free kick to be taken by Uni's captain, Amelia Feeney. Club champions in 2022, Sydney Uni. as Bacini deflects that one away. Advantage played by Gladesville. Challenge for the ball. And it'll be advantage played. But the referee, Stephanie Hilton, saying let's play that properly. And it'll be Brianna Bacini that will kick it along. She's looking now for Bianca Galich. Galich right on top of it. That one kicked out by Sydney Uni. It was Meg Simpson. So it'll be the first corner of the match, and it'll be taken by Alyssa Ungsard for Gladesville Ravens. Ungsard, she's the most prolific goal scorer for the Ravens. So she takes the ball, kicks it down to Sanaga. Sanaga quickly offloads it to Galich. Galich looking to strike, but it comes off Uni. Ungsard gets it around Uni. She'll have a go. Over the top, and, well, that was a bit of a missed time there by Kesha Allen. And Uni will play the advantage along the eastern side of the field. As I said, Elizabeth Ungsard, the most prolific goal scorer this season for the Gladesville Ravens. And she's only 17 years of age. It's incredible to think that we've got some really good talent in NPL New South Wales, particularly at such a young age. This is her first season with the Ravens, having played for the Blacktown Spartans last year, and her junior career with Spirit FC. And her last goal was in round 20 against the Northern Tigers. Advantage played now by Jennifer Kokoris. The Sydney Uni will now be played by Charlotte Hogan. And that one is nowhere near the goal. And it'll be saved by Mirren Camus. Got other matches happening right now in NPL New South Wales Women's. And also we've got full-time scores in NPL New South Wales Men's, round 28. And here are the full-time scores right now, as we've got a little low in play at the moment. As Poppy Channing now will play the advantage. She'll kick it long now towards Morgan Roberts. Roberts plays the advantage. She'll strike it, looking to find Alyssa Ungsard. That looked too good. Alyssa Ungsard gets the opening goal for the Gladesville Ravens, assisted brilliantly there by Roberts. Up until round 20 against the Northern Tigers, it was her 9th goal tonight. She goes into double figures with her 10th goal, 2025. So it's Gladesville Ravens 1, Sydney University SFC 0 in the 10th minute of this match. Well, Uni have got a little bit of work to do to get themselves on the scoreboard. It is still very early in the match, as we're approaching the 11th minute, 10 minutes gone. Now they'll play the advantage. Kokoris. Played now by Charlotte Owen. Owen looking to try and find someone to offload it to. She'll find, in fact, it was Alice Thompson. That was Owen. Now be played by Meg Simpson to the captain, and Amelia Feeney. Long strike by Uni, looking to find Kokoris, but will find Charlotte Owen instead. She'll have a go to strike. Here she comes. Oh, beautifully stolen there by Brianna Bacini. And she looks to find Morgan Roberts. Back to Bacini. Now Morgan will play the advantage down to Sanaga. Comes off the head of Sanaga. Now be struck beautifully there by Annie Halls, the captain, but stolen back by Uni. Looking to play the advantage. Goes across the face. Oh, how unlucky there for Alice Thompson. To me, it looked like it was about to go into the back of the net there, and scores were about to be level, and it went across the face instead. And Gladesville looking to steal that one away back from Sydney Uni. Uni have the possession. Well, Uni have said, anything you can do, Gladesville, we can do better. But they haven't got it into the back of the net just yet. They're playing hard. Now, it'll be chased by Owen with Bacini. right on her tail. Cross kick there, but well, Poppy Channing right on top of it, just kick that one away, and it'll be a foul given to Gladesville Ravens. Now, before all that happened so quickly, NPL New South Wales men's, the remaining matches for round 28, as Annie Halls dribbles it, will kick it down towards Pat Charalambos. Charalambos, well, she was looking to find Alyssa Umsar, but offside's the call. Albie Leichhardt, way too strong for the Sutherland Sharks. An absolute drubbing, 5 goals to nil, I'm sorry, over at Lambert Park in Leichhardt. They're looking to get themselves inside the top 6. Full time at Landon Stadium, Blacktown City getting the win over the Western Sydney Wanderers in the local derby, 1-0. As Kesha Allen headers that one out. It'll be a uni throw-in. Full time over at Pluham Park up on the Central Coast. 0-0 between the Central Coast Mariners and St George City. Whilst the Marconi Stallions at the wonderful Marconi Stadium. Remember the days of the National Soccer League and watching that on SBS. Spicini looking to get that out of the danger zone, out of the 18-yard box. Does so successfully. Allen headers that one down, but it's called offside and will be a free kick. And it'll be a free kick to the home side. Marconi getting the win, by the way, over Manly United, 4-2. To finish off round 28 of NPL New South Wales men's. Because Sanaga plays the advantage. Now be chased by Morgan Roberts, but quickly on top of the ball to save it. It's Hannah Callahan. And you've got to remember too that this is a Sydney Uni side that is predominantly very young in terms of age, but they play with a lot of fire and a lot of spirit. As Morgan Roberts was looking to try and kick the ball in the field of play, but it will be a Uni throw-in. Barney's shaken by Uni. We play by Kokoris. He's looking to find Poppy Tay, but it'll be Poppy Channing. The two Poppies in this match. Tay and Channing having a battle there for the ball, and it will be a Gladesville goal kick down to Kesha Allen. Umsad, good pass to Pat Charalambos. She'll kick it across the field to Roberts, but chased again and caught safely is Hannah Callahan. Geez, Morgan Roberts has already been in the thick of it early in this match, and we've gone for a quarter of an hour. It is still Gladesville Ravens 1, Sydney Uni SFC 0. 15 minutes gone, we're into the 16th minute. Sanaga. Gladesville will get the free kick. Tanaga, this is going to be a bit weird for the Japanese-born player. Not playing in finals football this year, having played the last 3 championships for the MacArthur Rams, winning all 3 of them. A woman that has got plenty of experience under her belt. Was last year awarded the NPL New South Wales Women's Player of the Year. And of course played for the Perth Glory in A-League Women's last season. Gallage to take the free kick. Headed away by Gladesville. Sanaga will quickly offload it to Umsad. Back to Sanaga. He'll dribble it, try and spin around, try and bamboozle Gladesville. It'll be back to Umsad. Umsad, cross kick. He's looking to find Charalambos. That'll be Uni that will play the advantage out to open space, but no one really there to take it, and it'll be picked up by Cavis for Gladesville and have to settle things down. It's interesting to note, just mentioning that Miku Sanaga before. Oh, Gallich has been caught in the crossfire there with two uni players, and she looks a bit winded there. She's taking her time to get up. She's up and she's okay. That's the good news, but at this point in time, Stephanie Hilton not needing to get the card out. Yellow card, that is. But it will be a foul conceded by Sydney Uni. It'll be a free kick to be taken by Gallic. And they strike again. Gladesville, but it'll be saved by McCallahan. Some matches we've got on now in round 24 of NPL New South Wales Women's, which you can watch anytime on the Football New South Wales YouTube channel. Sydney Olympic taking on Apia Leichhardt right now at Valentine Sports Park, as advantage be played by Gladesville, but it has been kicked away, and it'll be Gladesville with the advantage. It'll be played by Annie Halls. She dribbles it, then passes it down to Sinaga. Sinaga passes it to Shara Lambos. Long kick, looking for Morgan Roberts. She does so, but it will be headed away by Sydney Uni. Stolen back by Gladesville. They'll play the advantage. Will be struck by Annie Halls, but that will go past the right goalpost this time, heading towards the clubhouse here at Christie Park. Affectionately known by a number of us, including Nicholas Kudniak, fellow commentator for Football New South Wales, as the Arctic Circle. It will be a corner kick, to be taken by Alyssa Umsar. And that one will go over the top of the net. It will be a goal kick to Sydney Uni. Gallic, this is her first season for the Ravens. She played for Sydney. In fact, this team that she's playing against tonight, Sydney Uni SFC, until last year. She joined this season, having completed her A-League women's commitments with the Central Coast Mariners, where she scored the winning goal, the winning penalty to wrap up the first championship for the Mariners in A-League women's last season. And she signed, mentioned last weekend, she signed with the Sydney FC side for the upcoming A-League Women's 2025-26 season, which is yet to be announced in terms of the calendar, following the recent news in the last couple of days regarding Western United. So hopefully we'll find out more about the calendar for the upcoming season in the coming weeks. As the foul was awarded to Gladesville. They'll play the advantage down to Kesha Allen. Uni applying plenty of pressure. It'll be Channing now. She'll quickly offload it down to Sanaga. Heads that one. Looking to find Beccini, but will find Roberts and keeps the ball in play. Down to Channing. Sanaga once again. Stolen away by Owen. And now down to Kokoris. Played by Thompson, but that will be a throw-in. Morgan Roberts a little too eager there to play the advantage. And will be thrown in by Meg Simpson. Stolen away. Ooh, good steal too by Alyssa Ungsar, but Simpson trying to steal her back, goes out, and it'll be a throw-in once again. Beaver Cheney, that will bring it back into play. Ungsar. Oh, sorry, it was Gallich. More Roberts again. Kokoris. Stolen back by Gladesville. To Roberts. Was looking to find Charles Lambos. It'll be Callahan that will once again save the day for Sydney Uni. 22nd minute here at Christie Park. Gladesville Ravens 1, Sydney Uni SFC 0. It has been a tough period for Sydney FC, no question. They currently sit 10th in the ladder, as I mentioned at the beginning of the broadcast, and they have finished in 10th for the last 2 seasons, having won the club championship and were the premiers in the 2022 season, having just missed out on making the grand final, losing in the semi-final against the Northern Tigers in the 2022 season. And this is the first season as well for Russell Rowley as the head coach, following Andy Shepherd's departure for the Wellington Phoenix as their assistant coach. Umsad will play it to Roberts. He's looking to find Sanaga, but it's been deflected away by Sydney Uni, but it will be a foul. Offside is the call once again, and it will be a goal kick to Sydney Uni. A couple of standout players for Sydney Uni to keep an eye out tonight. Bacchini copped. Copped right on the nose. He was trying to challenge that ball with Alice Thompson. It came off the head of Thompson and then straight into the nose of Renata Bacchini. Luckily, nothing more than a bit of soreness, but she'll live to fight on, and luckily not a bloody nose. That's the good news. Steals the ball away for Gladesville. Down to Channing. Channing will dribble it to get inside Gladesville, inside Sydney Uni territory, but attempt to be stolen there by Uni. Goes out there on the western side. Attempt to steal there by Gladesville, but it will be played by Kokoris for Sydney Uni. Will offload the ball. Just spinning around for Kiara Benora. Benora, a mid-season transfer to Sydney Uni, product of the Football New South Wales Institute, started the season with this very side that she's playing against tonight, the Gladesville Ravens, before joining Sydney Uni mid-season. The chorus now. Going to the eastern side, chased by Allen, and that'll be a Gladesville throw-in. Just saying about Benora, she is a student of Westport Sports High School. She's only 17 years of age, so she'll be doing her HSC this year. And her only goal for this season was in round 20 against the Mount Druitt Town Rangers. So she'll be looking for her second goal of this season. Corner kick to Mount Druitt, to Sydney Uni. I almost said Mount Druitt. Sydney Uni get themselves on the board here. There was calls for a handball there from Sydney Uni. And foul's been given. It will be a goal kick to Gladesville. Channing. Long kick. She's looking for Alyssa Unsar, but will find Meg Simpson instead. Stolen away by Roberts. Looking to find Unsar. She'll play the advantage. Spins around. Looking to find Roberts. Can she strike? No. Blocked successfully there by Callahan. And that'll be a corner to Gladesville. Gladesville very dangerous, especially around the 9-yard box. Or the 6-yard box, I'm sorry. It'll be Alyssa Umsad, who's scored 10 goals now for season 2025. Her 10th happening in the 10th minute of this match. She comes in. Can they add a second goal, Gladesville? Headed away by Sydney Uni. Good kick too. Played by Benora. Down towards Alice Thompson. She'll play the advantage. Cross kick. Deflected away by Gladesville. And Umsad was looking ahead of that one towards the right side of the field, heading south, but instead it will go out. Uni will play the advantage. Thompson looking to get around Bacchini. Bacchini looking to steal the ball. that'll be a Gladesville throw-in. So matches that are happening in round 24, NPL New South Wales Women's. As Bacchini and Thompson again challenge for the ball, and it will be a goal kick to Gladesville. Sydney Olympic taking on RPL Leichhardt at Valentine Sports Park. Manly United at Cromer Field tonight, hoping to keep their slim finals hopes alive. They'll take on the Illawarra Stingrays. That's happening right now. MacArthur, last year's competition champions, taking on Bulls FC Academy, who are the current competition leaders. Coming into this weekend, the Western Sydney Wanderers taking on the Mount Druitt Town Rangers, who suffered a surprise loss last week. A surprise loss on Wednesday night. The round 18 catch-up fixture, which was abandoned due to inclement weather. It was at one point Mount Druitt leading 2-1, but this was against the Uni of New South Wales. But it was the Uni of New South Wales who came back in the final few minutes of the match to win 3-2 to wrap up round 18 of the competition and keep their finals hopes alive. Gulledge will play the advantage. He'll kick it down to Shara Lambos. It came off the head there of Uni, and Shara Lambos will just let that settle. Cross the field, caught by Callahan once again. Onside was ready to strike. Bacchini headers that one up towards the centre of the field. He was looking for Gulledge. He was also he challenged for the ball, and a foul conceded by Niku Sanaga for Gladesville. Played now by Sydney Uni, and Bacchini was trying to head that back towards Gladesville, to the Gladesville direction, but instead it will go out. It will be a Uni throw in. They're looking to get themselves on the board here. They trial 1-0. Blocked by Channing. Down to Roberts. Roberts mistimes that. Uni now applying a bit more pressure inside Gladesville's own side of the field. Bonora gets around Shara Lambos. He's also trying to get around Sanaga. Bonora tries to kick it backwards towards the goal, but instead will find the feet there of Shamira and Camus. Now, as I said, Uni in New South Wales getting that 3-2 win over the Mount Druitt Town Rangers on Wednesday night. They're playing the Newcastle Jets right now up at Lake Macquarie. Newcastle currently last on the table, unfortunately in the unfortunate position of potentially being relegated for next season down to Football New South Wales League One. Of course, with the news in the last few days that Hills United will be promoted into NPL New South Wales Women's next season, having won the club championship and the championship, premiership, I should say, for both the first grade and the under-23 sides in the Football New South Wales League One competition. Congratulations to Hills United. And we can't wait to see them play their very first season in NPL New South Wales Women's in season 2026. So just who will be relegated, we'll have to find out over the next few weeks. It's not confirmed as yet. Now, Ungsad will strike, but straight down the gullet of Callahan once again. He had a good strike too. Half an hour gone here at Christie Park. It is still Gladesville Ravens 1, Sydney Uni SFC 0. We're into the 32nd minute of this match. Fascinating to see what happens over the next 55, 60 minutes of play. It's Channing brings it back down to Holmes. Galich. Can't wait to see next year how Hills United go. The Battle of the Northwest, particularly when we'll go up against Spirit FC, NWS Spirit, of course. That will be a fascinating contest during the 2026 season. And of course, don't forget Gladesville, of course. King. Looking to go on the eastern side, that will go out and it'll be a throw into Sydney Uni. Halls, of course, is the current captain for the Gladesville Ravens. This is the third season for both this team and in NPL New South Wales Women's as a defender. Played League One Women's for the SD Raiders previous to joining the... Oh, good steal now. By Kokorsa will strike, but deflected away by Camus. And that'll be a corner to Sydney Uni. Thompson, that will strike it. Can Uni get themselves on the board? No. Taken beautifully there by Camus. And she'll strike it down to Charalambos. And Charalambos, but will be stolen back by Simpson. The Cheney challenged there by Uni. It was Thompson there. Gladesville will try and get out of the danger zone now, down to Channing. Jazz Kokora's chasing for it. Comes off the body there of Benora. But Charalambos will play the advantage. Gets around Thompson there. We played, and the advantage played there by Feeney. Feeney dribbles it. She's looking to find... She finds Thompson instead. She was looking to find Benora. Thompson looking to get around Charalambos. Comes off the head there of Gladesville. They'll play the advantage. Halls will play it. Will look to get around Benora. She does so successfully. Dribbles it up towards the halfway. Inside Sydney Uni territory. Offloads it now to Ungsad. Ungsad take the ball down to Sinaga, and there's calls for a foul there. And I've got to say, Lauren Phelps had every right to say that should have been a penalty.
Come on, ref.
They're not happy with that, Gladesville. You can hear on the effects, Mike, they are ropeable about that. Stephanie Hilton saying play on. Controversial, but might as well have the advantage. It'll be Bianca Gallis that will play it. She'll pass it down to Morgan Roberts. She settles the ball. Strikes it. Oh, beautiful! Morgan Roberts! That just looks so beautiful to watch. The way she struck that. And Helen Callahan is trying to reach out for it, but to no avail. Goes into the net, and Gladesville extend their lead. Gladesville Ravens 2, Sydney Uni SFC 0 in the 36th minute. As we're approaching the final 10 minutes of regulation time before we go into stoppage time. Well, Sydney Uni really have some work to do now. They definitely have had their chances and they haven't given up, that's for sure. But Gladesville looking to snap a 2-game losing streak. With losses to the Union of New South Wales and Manly in the last couple of weeks. It'll be a Gladesville throw-in. As we're into the 37th minute, 36 minutes gone here at Christie Park. Morgan Roberts. This is her first season for Gladesville Ravens, having played for Spirit FC, where she scored 26 goals in 3 seasons for the side. She joined the team in round 9, scored 2 goals prior to tonight's match, and this is her 3rd goal for the season. Brilliant goal. That was beautiful. Gallage will play the advantage. She'll dribble it. She's looking to quickly pass it back to Roberts. Roberts gets around Benora. She was looking to find Gallage, but it's been stolen back by Uni. It was Simpson, actually, that was going to steal that back from Gladesville. Simpson sells the ball, we'll pass it. He played there by Charlotte Hogan, but stolen back by Gladesville and Sanaga. Chip over the top there by Bacchini, but Mika Sanaga's looking to chase for it. Slipped over there by Simpson, stolen back by her same number opposite in Bacchini. Galich will quickly pass it to Ungsad. Now Galich out on the 18-yard box, but blocked away by Gladesville, or by Sydney Uni. And Ungsad was looking to find someone to pass it to, a striker, but will go out and will be a Uni ball. Kokoris. Advantage played by Simpson, but stolen back by Bacchini for Gladesville. Long kick as Channing has to chase it. Poppy Tay, their opposite. Channing quickly passes it to Halls, and the captain will have to deflect it back to Camus. We're enjoying this 2-0 lead advantage at the moment. Galley. Looking to find Chara Lambos. We're approaching half-time in the matches that are happening in NPL New South Wales Women's right now. Firstly, it is Apia Leichhardt that are leading Sydney Olympic 1-0 at half-time. That's at Valentine Sports Park. MacArthur and Bulls FC Academy approaching half-time. 0-0 the score between MacArthur and Bulls FC. Gladesville strike it down to Roberts. It was Galich that struck it. Opportunity again. Sanaga's looking to challenge for it, but it's been kicked out by Sydney Unis. They deny Gladesville another opportunity to strike, and it'll be throwing to Gladesville to be taken by Brianna Bacchini. Sanaga. Didn't time that well. It'll be a corner kick to Gladesville, so it actually came off the foot of Sydney Uni instead. Quickly up at Lake Macquarie. It is 1-1 between Newcastle and the Uni of New South Wales, with their finals hopes riding on the line. They need to win this to keep their hopes going. Galich was successfully defended there by Sydney Uni. And it will be another throw into Gladesville. We're into the final 5 minutes of regulation time before we have stoppage time. Can they go into the break with a 3-0 lead? Ungsad attempted to bend it like Beckham. Will be deflected down to King. Sanaga. And now, Uni playing the advantage. They're looking to still get themselves on the board before half-time. Successfully defended away there by Poppy Channing. Crossfield, headed away by Bacchini. It's strike now by, goes across the face. Denying there for Sydney Uni. And challenge for the ball. Morgan Roberts with Charlotte Hogan. Free throw in the water to Gladesville, taking the advantage there. Simpson, going back by Unsad. Balls, deflects it down to Roberts. And to Galich. 42 minutes gone into the 43rd minute, so a couple of minutes before we go into stoppage time. For Brianna Bacchini, it's her second season for the Gladesville Ravens, having spent 2022-23 with the Blacktown Spartans. She's played all 24 matches to date, including tonight. Started from the bench in just one game this year. And she scored her only goal for the Ravens only four rounds ago. Actually, let's go back 12 months, in fact, to round 20 against the Football New South Wales Institute. So 12 months ago, she scored her last goal, and she's only 22 years of age. She's been very good tonight in attacking and defending for the Ravens. The chorus goes down towards the eastern side. On the edge of the 18-yard box, strike now, caught there beautifully by Camus. The chorus, she's been very good for Sydney Uni so far tonight. Second season in the first grade for NPL New South Wales Women's. That one goes out. And that'll be a corner to Gladesville to be taken once again by Alyssa Unsad. For Kokoris, she's played in all games this season, 18 of those in the starting 11. And she scored 2 goals this season, last being in round 12 against the Newcastle Jets. Only 19 years of age. So Unsad on the eastern side this time will come in to strike it. Oh! And Callahan just lets that one reach down. That went over the top of the top crossbar. It'll be a goal kick to Sydney Uni into the final minute before we go into stoppage time. Challenge there between Kokoris and Channing, and the advantage played down to Kesha Allen. So chasing for the ball, Sydney Uni. Talia Capitanalis was chasing for the ball there. Advantage play by Galich. And foul awarded to Gladesville. Be a free kick. We're approaching stoppage time now here at Christie Park. For Capitanellis, to second season with Sydney Uni, having spent first 4 rounds of this season with the Western Sydney Wanderers in the early part of the 2025 season, while she was still contracted to play for them during last season's A-League women's competition. She has been let go by the Western Sydney Wanderers, so it will be fascinating to see where she'll end up in the 25-26 season. Oh, almost for Bianca Galich. That was a good long-range kick, but just off target. She returned to Sydney Uni in round 2, Capitanellis. She's the leading goal scorer for the side this season, for not just this season, but also for the team as we are approaching half-time, and that is the half-time siren. Capitanellis, by the way, has scored 9 goals for Sydney Uni this year, 10 in total, if you include her goal back in round 6 with the Western Sydney Wanderers. But half-time here at Christie Park, Gladesville Ravens 2, Sydney United 0. Alyssa Unsad and Morgan Roberts are your goal scorers for the Ravens. A great start to the home side here. We're waiting to see the update. Here we go. 7 shots on target to Sydney Uni, 9 for the Gladesville Ravens. 5 of them are on target, and 2 of them ended up in the back of the net. 5 corners to 2 for the corners in favour of Gladesville. And the halftime score, it is Gladesville Ravens 2, Sydney University 0. We'll take a break here at Christian Park here on the Football New South Wales YouTube channel. We'll be back in the next 15 minutes. We'll give you around the ground scores for all the matches that are happening in NPL New South Wales Women's. In the meantime, we'll be back soon for this round 2 fixture, round 24 fixture between Gladesville and Sydney Uni SFC. Back soon. The second half about to get underway in round 24 of NPL New South Wales Women's. Gladesville Ravens leading Sydney University SFC 2-0. Alyssa Ungsard and Morgan Roberts were the goal scorers in the first half, and Sydney University have made some substitutions in the half-time break. Maddie Caspers is on the field in jersey number 15. And she makes her way onto the field as we speak right now as Stephanie Hilton blows time on. We're underway for the second half. Gladesville with the 2-0 lead as Galich looks to play the advantage. I'll be running right to left of your monitors for the second half. Hall spins around looking to play the advantage, but it's been deflected away. Now it'll be played by Jennifer Kokoris. Kokoris looking to find Talia Capetanellis. Goes crossfield to Caspers, but it's been kicked away by Miko Sinaga. And Uni play the advantage. They're on the edge of the 18-yard box, but they'll go over the top of the net. And that'll be a goal kick to Gladesville. So with the match back underway, almost a minute gone in this second half, 6 minutes gone. Let's have a look at the scores around the grounds in the remaining fixtures in NPL New South Wales Women's. Round 24. At half-time, 1-1 between Newcastle and the Uni of New South Wales. That's up at Lake Macquarie. Currently, it is 0-0 between the MacArthur Rams and Bulls FC Academy. As Sanaga to play the advantage and will come off the feet there. It will be played by Caspers for Sydney Uni, but stolen away beautifully by Poppy Channing. Came off her body and played the advantage. Shara Lumbos deflects it down to Halls. Halls passes it back to Shara Lumbos. She'll pass it now to Kesha Allen. Allen chips it over. Was looking to find Alyssa Ungsard. And blocked successfully by Uni. And kicked away by Feeney, the captain. Challenged there by Sunaga. And the advantage to be played there by Poppy Tay. Capetanellis, but stolen back by Bacchini. Now to King. King has to pass it back to Hammers. Comes out and will be a throw into Sydney Uni. As I said, MacArthur and Bulls FC Academy currently knew all the score at Linwood Park. Whilst Apia Leichhardt are leading Sydney Olympic 1-0. They're already into the second half there. Mount Druitt are leading the Western Sydney Wanderers at Wanderers Football Park 1-0 into the second half. And over at Cromer Field in Manly are currently 0-0 between themselves and the Illawarra Stingrays. Feeney kicks it long. Passes it now to Hogan. Hogan looking to get it around Shara Lumbos. Goes crossfield. That's saved there by Camus once again. Saved there by Morgan Roberts, who's scored the second goal of the match for Gladesville in the 35th minute. And now Ungsard will play the advantage. Blocked there by Feeney, and that will be a throw into Gladesville. In the 4th minute of the second half, the 49th minute of the match. Gladesville looking to extend the lead to 3-0 if they can. Offside's the call. And it will be a Uni kick. So next week, in the penultimate round of NPL New South Wales Women's, round 25, Spirit FC will return to Christie Park, and they'll take on the MacArthur Rams. And that'll be a 3 o'clock kickoff. Whilst on Sunday next week, Bulls FC Academy take on the Gladesville Ravens. So the Ravens have a short drive to Northbridge on the lower north shore of Sydney. They'll kick off at 20-3. Well, it's a 3:15 over at the Village Green. The Uni of New South Wales and Manly United. That will be a cracking match. Stolen away, but it'll be played by Kokoris for Uni, who looks to defend the ball. Will play it, but it'll come off Charalambos. Off the head now of Caspers. Back to Hogan. Capitanellis. Kokoris once again, but stolen away. Played by advantage by Sanaga. Sanaga kicks it down, looking to find Ungsad. She's got a chase for the ball. But Callahan kicks that one away. And it'll be a Gladesville throw-in. The Glades will play the advantage. Saved by Camus. And now it'll be Taryn King that will look to kick it long. She'll find Charalambos. Looking to quickly offload it. She's looking to find Sanaga or Halls, but it will be played by Caspers. Challenge there by Ungsad on Feeney, and Sanaga plays the advantage. She passes it to Gallic. Gallic has open space. She's going to try. It'll be blocked by Feeney, but caught there by Callahan once again. And once again, Sydney Uni save. Further disaster. Capitanellis. She loses the ball. Advantage played now by Kesher Allen. Allen quickly offloads it to Ungsad. Has to defend the ball. Stolen away by Sydney Uni. They get out of the danger zone. Long kick. Looking to find Kokoris. Camus has to kick that one away. Good defence there. But down towards Caspers. Taken back by Gladesville. To Feeney once again. Caspers. Long kick. Headed away there by Charalambos. Gallic was looking to body that one and keep it in possession, but it'll be played by Capitanellis, the former Wanderer. Hogan, and now to Hogan once again. Capitanellis kicks it long, but it will go across the right face of the goalpost. So Glades will play the advantage. Roberts now on the edge of the 18-yard box. Sanaga strikes, goes into the hands there of Callahan. That was a good strike there by Sanaga. Capitanellis plays the advantage. Now, can Uni strike? Oh, no. Oh, good defence. Good defence by King to deflect that one away, because that was certain to go into the net there for Sydney Uni, but quick thinking there by Taryn King. Headed away by Gladesville. And that a foul conceded by Sydney Uni. So King will play it down to Poppy Channing once more. Allen down back to King. They look to settle the play down a little bit. They've got the advantage as we're approaching the 10th minute of the 11th minute. We're in the 10th minute now of the second half. 55 minutes almost gone. Galich challenged for the ball there by Hogan. Advantage played by Sydney Uni down to Capetanellis. And Capetanellis kicks it long. Challenge for the ball now. Of course, was ready to take the possession, and now we played by Capetanellis once again. Looking to get around Chara Lambos. She strikes, but that will go across the right goalpost there. Cam is shouting out instructions there to her teammates to say, let's muscle up on the defence there. Good deflection down to Allen once more. Ung Sun tries to settle the ball. Successfully challenged there. Fanning will play the advantage. She quickly passes it down to Caspers. Callahan will now deflect it down. Be played by Capetanellis. And now the advantage played by Shara Lambos. And the King. Channing now passes it back. Channing. Once again. Gee, she's been good. First season for Gladesville Ravens, Poppy Channing. She got kicked down. Looking for Kesha Allen, but it'll be found by Callahan. Sydney Uni get the ball back. But I was going to say about Poppy Channing, this is the first season having played for Blacktown Spartans last year and was recently awarded the NPL New South Wales Women's Defender of the Month back in July. And some say a future Matilda in waiting. There's no question about that. Channing with the ball now. I'm just talking about her down to Sinaga. Stolen away now by Sydney Uni. A strike. And Camus saves the day once again. Successful challenge there by Sydney Uni. Down to Kokoris once again. Capetanellis chases for it. So too does Camus. Camus is on top of it. She picks it up quickly because Capetanellis was ready to steal the ball away, and Kesha Allen will play the advantage. But it will be stolen back by Capetanellis, the full wanderer. Has scored 9 of her 10 goals for the season 2025 with the Sydney Uni side, so she's their most prolific goal scorer with 9 goals for Sydney Uni. The chorus. They'll play the advantage. Chasing it is Poppy Tay. She's chasing it, is looking to try and steal it away from Camus, but Camus deflects that one. Back down to King. Galich will play the advantage. Go to the eastern side now. To Morgan Roberts. Now by Halls. Roberts settles it down. She'll look to pass it to Sinaga. They're inside the penalty area. Galich. But stolen away by Sydney Uni. They played the advantage. Passes it down to Capetanellis. We go now to Kokoris, but it'll be stolen away by Gladesville. Approaching the 1 hour mark here at Christie Park. It is still Gladesville Ravens 2, Sydney Uni SFC 0. And a win for Gladesville tonight will push them up to 8th position on the premiership table, going ahead of the Northern Tigers. So they're in the prime position at the moment. Look like Sydney Uni looking to turn this deficit around. I want to try and steal the win. We saw what happened the other night in the catch-up match between Mount Druitt and the Uni of New South Wales, where they came back from 2-1 down. Good steal there, or good defence, I should say, by Uni, but stolen away by Capitanellis. And Capitanellis will play the advantage, dribbles it around Ungsard. She'll play the open space. She's looking to pass it to Amelia Kirby, but the advantage to be played by Gladesville, and Feeney will deflect it back to Callahan once again. Capitanellis. Played by Kokoris. Kicked away there by Hogan. And now it'll be Kokoris. That'll be taken there by it looks like I'm not sure if it's Poppy Tay or Maddie Van Dyke on the field. Looks like it is Poppy Tay in jersey 19. But only the one substitution already, and that's because with Maddie Casters on the field. Taryn King will play it down to Channing once again. Into the 62nd minute of play. Glasgow playing the advantage with Caspers. Looking to get around Roberts. And to Feeney. Feeney has to act quickly. Passes it down. To Alice Thompson. And now, good deflection there by Capitanellis as Kesha Allen was looking to steal that. Advantage played. Played by Charlotte Owen. And now be played by Hogan. Charlotte Hogan. Strike now for Uni. Oh! That was well on target there. And that went over the top of the net there for Sydney Uni. And we're about to see the second substitution of the match for Sydney Uni as Tiana Petkovsky comes onto the field for Sydney Uni. And her night comes to an end. Poppy Tay, she's been very, very good for the Sydney Uni side. It'll be interesting to see what Tiana Petkovsky does for the remainder of the match. Petkovsky, I should say, she's a product of the Football New South Wales Institute, and she played 2 seasons for them before signing for the Uni of New South Wales in 2024. And she actually started the season with the Uni of New South Wales, which is also her 3rd season NPL New South Wales Women's, but she had a mid-season transfer for going to Sydney Uni and playing her first game for them in round 19, so just a few rounds ago. Petkovsky's standout season was in 2023 for the Football New South Wales Institute, where she scored 6 goals. She's only 18 years of age. So we'll see how Tiana Petkovsky does. The advantage will now be played by Amelia Kirby. Petkovsky now. Challenged there by Poppy Channing. She quickly passes it back down to Capitanellis. Capitanellis strikes it. Headers away there by Brianna Bacchini. Caspers. Challenged now by Bacchini. She plays the advantage now for Gladesville. Stolen back by Sydney Uni. Down to Petkovsky. Oh, they're calling for a foul. They get that. In fact, it will go in favour of, in fact, it was Kiara Benora, and that's the first yellow card for the match to Kiara Benora. Well, last week between Manly and Gladesville, we didn't see any yellow cards or red cards, but this is the first one for tonight. And unfortunately for Sydney Uni, it's been given to Kiara Benora, and Gladesville will get a free kick. Channing has to act quickly. King looking to find Onsad. She plays the advantage. Passes it out to Sanaga. Kicks it along the ground. Looking to find Bianca Gallage, but it's been stolen away by Sydney Uni. Stolen back by Baccini. Sanaga has to pass it. It was almost stolen away by Uni. Now will be King. Weighing up their options here, Gladesville. Got plenty of in the midfield. Channing. She was looking to strike it long, but she'll go and kick it down towards Shara Lamos, who passes it back to Ungsad. Played now by Halls. Looking to play the advantage is Morgan Roberts. They're inside that space. Almost headed in there by Sanaga. Callahan has to quickly act upon the ball and get it away from Kesha Allen. And now it'll be played by Capitanellis, and she plays the advantage. But it will be taken back by Gladesville through Baccini. Halls to Channing, and she settles the play down. Back to Camus. Sydney Uni next week will be at home at the Sydney Uni football ground, inside the grounds of Sydney University, where they'll be taking on the Newcastle Jets. And they'll be looking to try and bounce back. It's not over yet, because they can still win this. Caspers will play the advantage. Down to Petkovic. Quickly offloads it now to Kirby. It'll be a Gladesville throw in. A battle with the heads there as they try. Someone will try and take the advantage here. Sanaga will look to kick that one, heading towards the northern side of the field, but it'll be played there by Hogan. Now struck there by Kokoris, but will go across the face, picked up there by Camus once again.
How do you do the next one?
Channing. Kicked by Baccini, looking to find Ungsad. She plays the advantage, but will be found there by Sydney Uni. They play it, and they'll play the advantage back inside Gladesville territory. Benora. Simpson. But deflected away by Allen. And it will be a throw into Sydney Uni by Kirby. Ungsad was ready to take the steal there. So too was Charles Lambos. But Sydney Uni play the advantage to Benora. Benora goes near the corner. Looking to spin around and get past Halls. Stolen away by Charles Lambos. Back to Benora. And now will be played there by Capitanellis. Goes long. Headed away by Gladesville. Headed back in the favour. Was played by Kirby. They're looking to play the advantage here. Struck away by Gallage. Struck there by Sydney Uni, but I'm pretty sure Cameron's just got her hands on it just in time to deflect that one away. Approaching the 70-minute mark, so we're in the 70th minute of this match. 20 more minutes to go in another 30 seconds or so. Uni with the throw in. Long kick down to Cabernet, but deflected away by Allen. Joe Lumbus on top of it. Now down to King. So 20 minutes remaining in regulation time. 70 minutes gone. It's still Gladesville Ravens 2, Sydney Uni SFC 0. Channing getting around Uni down towards Ungsad. Stolen away by Gladesville again. Good header by Sanaga. Ungsad will play the advantage. Pass it now to Halls. Halls will dribble it. Looking to find Allen. Allen on the edge of the 18-yard box. Looking to find Ungsad. She strikes it, but it will come off the feet there of Sydney Uni. And that'll be a Gladesville throw in. You can see Maddie Van Dyke ready to come onto the field, as is Juliet Harris. So Osroli ready to make the next two substitutions for Sydney Uni. Cabernet Ellis goes long. That'll be saved there by Shamir and Camus. Channing looking to find Halls, will play it. Quickly pass it down to Sanaga. Sanaga will play the advantage, but will settle it back down to Channing. No substitutions made by Gladesville as yet, but I can see that Eliza Hamilton is ready to come onto the field soon. That'll be a call made by Lauren Phelps. Caspers plays the advantage. We pass there by Petkovic. Now it'll be played by Cabernet, but that will go out and it'll be a goal kick to Gladesville. And both coaches, Lauren Phelps and Osrola, calling for substitutions, and that's what's going to happen now. So Pat Sharalambos finishes her night, and she'll hand over to Eliza Hamilton, whilst Maddie Van Dyke and Juliet Harris will come onto the field. And there'll also be another substitution in terms of the goalkeeping. Sophia Fante will come in to finish the night, replacing Hannah Callahan. So Sydney Uni have utilised all their 5 substitutions, which includes a change of goalkeeper as well. Hamilton already making an impact. Good, taking the steal quickly too. Hamilton looking to play down to Umsar, but it's been stolen back by Benora. Benora passes it now to Captain Ellis. Umsar ready to steal. Captain Ellis swamped by the defence of Gladesville right now. Looking to find options. That will go out. Juliet Harris and Cameron Ellis just passing the ball to try and confuse Gladesville's defence here. Cameron Ellis will play it. Now be Hogan, kicks it long, but will find Bianca Galich. Galich goes looking to find Pacini. Pacini kicks it high, and that will go out on the eastern side, and will be a throw into Sydney Uni into the 75th minute of this match, the 30th in this second half. And it is still Gladesville 2, Sydney Uni SFC 0. Barney's played down to Amelia Kirby. Kirby looking to find Paladin Ellis. The challenge there. Now opportunity for Sydney, but save there once again. And Shamira and Camus. An attempt there by Juliet Harris. So Channing. But we'll find Sydney Uni instead. Advantage play. Caspers with the ball. Spins around. Trying to confuse Annie Halls, the captain for Gladesville. Struck now by... by Amelia Kirby. Actually, if that went into the back of the net, that would have been probably one of the goals of the night. No question. Probably the goal of the round. But Shamira and Camus saving that one. And here that there's a match going on, of course, between Newcastle and the Uni of New South Wales. We'll give you updates shortly. Opportunity now for Ungsad. Strikes it. It's been deflected away by Sydney Uni, and that will be a Gladesville throw-in. We'll give you... It's still Newcastle 1, Uni of New South Wales 1 as we're approaching the 80th minute there. Well, there was calls for a foul. Sanaga was challenging for the ball. She's taking a bit of time to get up. Checking on her nose as well. She must have copped it. She was heading that one away. So still 1-1 between Newcastle and the Uni of New South Wales. Well, it's the match happening right now between MacArthur and Bulls FC. Well, it's not good news for Bulls FC because MacArthur are leading 2-0 in the 76th minute. Caspers looking to get around Kesha Allen. Sanaga was looking to steal that away from Caspers. Challenge now by Allen. Oh, must have been King. It was King. It will be a Gladesville Sydney Uni throw-in, I'm sorry, by Kirby. Looking to find Captain Ellis. Ooh. Clash of hands between Kesha Allen and Captain Ellis. Captain Ellis just ripping a hand away. Kirby going long. Looking to find Juliet Harris. And will be a Gladesville ball. Match at Valentine Sports Park between Sydney Olympic and Apia Leichhardt is 3-0 in favour of Apia Leichhardt, so this is definitely going to help them in the battle of the finals race. Kirby was striking it, but she's protesting to the assistant referee saying that wasn't out. And it will be a throw into Gladesville. Meanwhile, between Mount Druitt and the Western Sydney Wanderers, as Galish plays the advantage, goes long, looking to find Roberts. Roberts right on the edge of the 18-yard box, looking to spin around. But we'll go out, and that'll be a goal kick to Sydney Uni to be taken by Sophia Fante, I'm sorry. Meanwhile, at Wanderers Football Park, it is Mount Druitt leading in the local derby. 2-1 ahead of the Western Sydney Wanderers as they're approaching the 80th minute. Well, they're in the 80th minute now, but they're approaching the 81st minute. We're looking to bounce back after that loss to the Uni of New South Wales the other night. Well, it's the match between Manly and Illawarra at Cromer Park. Manly are leading 2-0, so they're keeping their finals hopes alive. So next week's match between themselves and the Uni New South Wales has huge implications for the finals football next week, should results remain as they are now. Foul conceded by Sydney Uni. It'll be a Gladesville free kick. 80th minute of regulation time. We're approaching the final 10 minutes here at Christie Park. And the free kick to be taken by Bianca Galich. Set play now. Galich strikes. Headed away there by Feeney, the captain for Sydney Uni. Down to King. For Gladesville, be played now by Roberts. He's trying to keep possession of the ball. Stolen away by Sydney Uni. That'll be a Gladesville throw-in. There was calls, protestations from Morgan Roberts saying that came off Sydney Uni instead of us. But play on us the call. Into the 81st minute. If Gladesville can get one more goal, I'll put this one beyond doubt for Sydney Uni. Sydney trying to keep themselves in this match. Bacchini goes long, looking to find Ungsad. Deflected away by Feeney. Sydney Uni with the ball once again. Passing it down to Hogan. Covered in Ellis. Challenged there by Kesher Allen. Successfully blocked there by Eliza Hamilton. Steals that one away from Kirby, but foul's been given in favour of Sydney Uni. A foul conceded by Gladesville. Bernora strikes. Caspers looking to play the advantage. Deflected away by King. Back to Sydney Uni. Strike now. But it will go across the left face of the goalpost there for Sydney Uni, heading towards the Gladesville clubhouse. Into the 83rd minute of a play. 38th in this second half. Channing has to settle it down. Passes it back to Camus. Now to King. Bacchini with speed to burn along that eastern side. She's dribbling it inside Sydney Uni territory. Quickly passes it, but stolen away by Sydney Uni. She was looking to find either Morgan Roberts or Alyssa Ungsad, but intercepted by Sydney Uni. Long throw in, headed away by Gladesville. They're looking to play the advantage, but being stolen away by Sydney Uni once again. They've got a lot of open space on that eastern side, dribbling it down. They're inside Gladesville territory. They still would like to get a goal on the board. Attempt to steal there by Gladesville. And it'll be a Sydney Uni throw in once more. Caspers. And it'll be a Gladesville throw-in now. They're just looking at the ladder at the moment. With the Uni of New South Wales still 1-1 at the moment against the Newcastle Jets, as Gladesville played the advantage. It was played there by Hamilton, but stolen away there by Caberton Ellis. Down to Feeney. As Feeney kicks it long. It'll be picked up quickly there by Tamirin Camus as we're approaching the final 5 minutes of regulation time in this second half. So approaching the 85th minute of 86 minutes of play, almost 85 minutes gone. They play the advantage down to Sanaga. Sanaga will now look to find Roberts. They're inside the penalty territory. They're headed away by Sydney Uni. They have the ball now. Sanaga challenges for it, but deflected away by Sydney Uni. It's a Gladesville throw-in. We're looking at the ladder right now. Uni need a win, and a draw with only 1 point, it won't help them get inside the top four. With Mount Druitt at the moment leading the Western Sydney Wanderers, they'll extend that gap to 4 points. In fact, it might be 5 points. We'll find out at the end of the match. Allen, who actually was king, that was looking to find Allen, but that will go out. 41 points at the moment. If the way things are to 46, that's a 5-point margin. And Manly, they'll go to 42, so they'll move up one spot. Umsad will play the advantage. Down to Familton, being challenged now by Sydney Uni. They steal the ball away from Familton. Caspers, played by Cabanellis. Hogan, and now played by Juliet Harris. Down to Cabanellis once again. She goes cross-field, but no one there to collect it. Caspers has to chase for it, with Pacini trailing her. And the task for Sydney Uni might be starting to be a little too late, as time is running out. Feeney quickly busts it down to Kirby. Chased now by Cabanellis with Allen challenging. Oh, she almost hits the fence in the process. In fact, she might have collected the fence. And it will be a corner kick to Sydney Uni to be taken by Cabanellis. And Cashier Allen is winded there from that challenge with Cabanellis. 3 minutes remaining in regulation time. Just looking at the scores at the moment. As Cabanellis comes in and strikes it. Caught successfully by Camus. She looked to try and kick that one away. There was no one in position to claim it for Gladesville. Cabanellis takes the ball. She'll strike now, but it'll go over the top of the net. And over the top of the change rooms here at Christie Park. Well, as I say that, Newcastle have had a red card handed to them, and the Uni of New South Wales have just scored, and they now lead 2-1. And they're now in stoppage time as well. So that is the current update live, as Sanaka will finish the night off. She's almost played the full 90 minutes, but some concerns with her nose. She's okay, that's the good news. Mika Sanaga, and she'll be replaced by Lexi Moreno to finish the match. Moreno, challenged and successfully stolen away by Cabanellis, but struck away by King. Umsar chasing for it. Feeney's on top of it. Banana kicks it backwards. Down to Moreno. Moreno does the same. Looking to find Galich, but headed away by Sydney Uni. Caspers. Ooh, almost foul conceded by Sydney Uni, but play on. Approaching the final minute of regulation time in this round 24 fixture. Channing goes long. Didn't play the challenge. And we know in stoppage time that anything is possible. And Gladesville will try everything they can to deny Sydney Uni a late goal too. Headed away, back down to Kirby, goes long. looking to find Benora, spins around, didn't know where it was going. Halls, now it will be to... Well, it's been taken back by Gladesville through Channing. Moreno now with the ball. Looking to find Pacini. Pacini getting into position. Moreno plays it. Passes to Halls, the captain. Down to Galich. Approaching stoppage time now. Down to Hamilton. Hamilton. Deflected away by Gladesville, but kept in play by Sydney Uni, but kept in play by Hamilton for Gladesville. Goes long, looking to find Ungsad, strikes it, and that's a second goal! Well, I don't think it was Alyssa Ungsad, but I think that might have been Brianna Piccini. But that is beyond doubt now. They get the 3 points, Gladesville, and they snap a 2-game losing streak. So it's Gladesville Ravens 3, Sydney Uni SFC 0. And regardless of what happens, they deserve the 3 points. They've been playing their hearts out the last few weeks. It was a good challenge with Eliza Hamilton, who's only been on the field in the last few minutes. We're into stoppage time now. And it was Piccini. It was Brianna Piccini. Well done to Brianna. But Sydney Uni will look to try and get one more goal back, and they do just that. Maddie Caspers adds a goal to Sydney Uni, a consolation goal in stoppage time in the 90th plus first minute of stoppage time, or in the second minute, of stoppage time. So it's now Gladesville Ravens 3, Sydney Uni SFC 1. Well, it says it's... Roberts. So I thought it was Brianna Piccini, but it was Morgan Roberts. So she scored 2 goals tonight. Well done to Morgan Roberts. So my apologies to Brianna Piccini, but yeah, it was Morgan Roberts. So she gets 2 tonight. Well deserved to Morgan Roberts. So in the 3rd minute of stoppage time now, Gladesville just let the clock wind down as we'll be waiting for the full-time whistle to be blown by Stephanie Hilton. There will be a substitution to be made. Kelly Shannon is coming onto the field now for Gladesville. High fives all around as Kelly Shannon comes onto the field to replace Morgan Roberts. Well done to Morgan Roberts to get 2 goals tonight. And plenty of high fives, pardon me, down in the bunker there for Gladesville. Well deserved. Pardon me. Stolen away by Capitanellis once again from Hamilton. Into the 4th minute of stoppage time now. So Gladesville will move up to 8th position on the NPL New South Wales Women's Premiership table. They'll demote the Northern Tigers down to 9th. Ooh. Annie Halls kicks that one out on the full, and that's perfect timing for Stephanie Hilton to blow the full-time whistle, and it is the Gladesville Ravens that take the 3 points this evening here at Christie Park. They win 3-1 over Sydney University SFC. 2 goals to Morgan Roberts, 1 to Alyssa Ungsad. Was for the Sydney Uni SFC side, Maddie Caspers getting the consolation goal in stoppage time in the 90th plus first minute, or 90th plus second minute. A well-deserved win for Gladesville Ravens. Just the one yellow card given to Cara Benora during the second half. It was half-time score of 2-0 in favour of Gladesville. Full-time, Gladesville Ravens 3, Sydney University SFC 1. So that wraps up round number 24 of NPL New South Wales Women's. Full-time scores around the grounds quickly to wrap things up. Sydney Uni getting the Uni of New South Wales, getting the win over the Newcastle Jets, 2-1. Whilst in stoppage time, Bulls FC Academy have come back, but MacArthur in prime position to potentially take the 3 points. 3-2. That match almost coming to an end, whilst Appia Leichhardt leading Sydney Olympic. In fact, the full-time score, just checking that right now, is 3-0. So that's the full-time score there. Whilst the battle between the Mount Druitt Town Rangers and Western Sydney Wanderers have ended in a 2-2 draw. So Mount Druitt, they've got some work to do on Thursday night against the Northern Tigers. And the match between Manly and the Illawarra Stingrays sees the full-time score in favour of Manly United, 2-0. But here at Christie Park, it is 3-1. Gladesville, the winners over Sydney University. I'm Connor McNally. Thanks for your company here on Football New South Wales on YouTube. I look forward to giving you, calling all the action for you on Thursday night in the round 22 catch-up match between the Northern Tigers and the Mount Druitt Town Rangers. And, of course, on Sunday, Sydney Uni will be taking on the Newcastle Jets at Sydney Uni Football Ground. I'll be calling that one as well. Look forward to your company then. In the meantime, it's a very good night from Christie Park.